Hello friends, this is Isaiah and you are here. Hope everyone's having a wonderful morning, and I hope you're getting set up to just have a great and fantastic day. And if you're not, if things are going kind of rough, I don't know who I'm speaking to right now, but let's just say you have gotten started off to a rough start. Your day's not going very well so far. Just know that you can change it. You can decide, what kind of day you're going to have going forward. Just think about that. What do I want to get into today? There's a couple of subjects I mentioned that I was going to talk about this year. One of those subjects is, the body mechanics, exercise, fitness, and the importance of it, and how maintaining a healthy body affects us spiritually and affects us, in our day-to-day lives. One of the other big subjects I wanted to talk about this year is art, but I think I'm going to get started with a body in motion. That's what we'll call this video. Body in motion stays in motion. We've all heard that before, or some of us have heard that before. What does that mean? Well, as we age in these human bodies, cellular regeneration slows down substantially every single year. By the time we hit the age of 40, and I may not be 100% correct on this, but it's to my understanding that it slows down to almost half of what it was when we were 30. Why is this important? Well, after the age of 40, it's a lot harder to change the way in which your body functions. Your body's natural, musculoskeletal state, your metabolism, all of your body's systems that work together in unison, they're not as easily reprogrammed after the age of 40. So, before the age of 40, starting, in your teens, early 20s, sorry about that, starting in your teens and early 20s, those are the best years of your life to set your body up, to determine the way in which your body is going to function for the rest of your life, as long as you maintain it. And like I just got through saying, each and every year that goes by, there's a gradual decline in cellular reproduction or regeneration. So what does this mean? What does this mean for us, on a spiritual level? How does the way in which our body function have anything to do with any kind of higher aspect of ourselves? Because you're right, this is a third dimensional, vessel where we live in and reside in this body for a temporary time. And, we're infinite spiritual beings. However, while we're here, we are, limited and restricted to the confines of this body until it is time for us to leave it behind. Well, your body is made up of a series of systems, and each system affects another system. For some of you, this will be common knowledge. For others, you may have never thought about this before. If our systems are working together in harmony, or working together in unison, we will naturally feel more balanced. When our systems are out of harmony, out of sync with one another, we will naturally feel more imbalanced. You physiologically, you not only have to mentally keep yourself in balance, to keep yourself focused, and spiritually keep your heart centered, but you have to, one of the biggest catalysts to keeping your mind, your soul in balance, is keeping your physical body in balance. That's why, to me, physical fitness it's a very important aspect of my life. I I gain a lot of gratification in helping people find that in their lives and seeing their faces light up when they feel better. When our bodies, I'll give you a few examples of how, just general exercise. I'm not talking about, high intensity training or, training to become a fitness model or something. My focus of this conversation isn't to highlight all the, material or vanity reasons for maintaining our bodies. It's to shine a light on what happens when we just simply general fitness, simple exercise. I tell all of my clients, if you just want to stay healthy and vital in life, a general fitness routine is just all that you need. And basically that is a routine where you are going to move, stimulate, or exercise each and every major muscle group in your body at least 3 days a week at a bare minimum. You would move, stimulate, and exercise the upper muscle groups, which would be like your chest, arms, back, and then the lower muscle groups like your legs and your core. And if you do this, you only need to do this about 30 to 45 minutes per session. And again, this is a general fitness routine. This, while it will help your body over time get stronger and more balanced, it's not going to help you achieve any kind of major goals. Like if you're wanting to if you're wanting to compete, or if you're wanting to hardcore train for something, whatever that may be, like marathons or 5Ks or anything like that. No, this is just simply a routine that gets your body in motion. It's the least that people need to do to take care of themselves. This will help speed up your metabolism. This will help to boost your immune system. This helps to balance your brain chemistry and helps with, balancing your brain chemistry will give you a naturally more positive outlook on life. It will help with swelling in the body, especially the joints, because as we circulate blood, we get the heart pumping and we circulate blood throughout the body. This helps with any kind of inflammation we're experiencing in the body. It helps a whole host of things because it's a domino effect of systems that it affects within inside of our human vessels, within inside of our avatars or our bodies. And this is very, very important. The way in which our mind and our brain works is how we facilitate through this life. It's how we function and make decisions. So, if we feel like crap all the time and we're unable to think and, make good, sound decisions from a positive state of being, then we're not going to have a very good life. You do not have to subscribe to any sort of religious ideas or spirituality to agree that everyone wants to have, they want to have peace in their minds at the very least. And everyone wants to be happy and everyone wants to feel good. There's nobody that wants to feel bad, physically. And this is just a very simple way to get started with that. Like I said, come up with a game plan. Get it in your mind. This is very simple. An exercise routine does not have to be complicated, and it doesn't have to be hard. I guess I just repeated myself. My wife would say that I do that all the time. Don't overcomplicate it, and be prepared. Our brains, the survival instinct of our mind, our subconscious, it wants us to be safe, happy, and comfortable at all times. You will face a bit of cognitive dissonance when you start to put your body in motion, when you start to exercise. And what do I mean? The survival mechanism inside of our brain is going to tell us, whoa, you're stressing your body out, you're this doesn't feel good, it's uncomfortable, stop doing this now. It will even come up with excuses as to why you should stop. It will make up reasons for why you should just not be doing what you're doing. And you may not even be aware of it, but like I always say, there's power in the knowing. So be prepared for that. But the more you invest, the more time you do this, the more you make it just a part of your daily routine or your weekly routine to keep your body in motion, to move, and to get in some general fitness, some general exercise time, then, it'll become easier. It'll just become something else that you do. It's like eating, None of us skip a meal, or unless we fast or do things, we all eat. Well, general fitness, general exercise is like eating. It's something we all need to do. It's something that we all need to incorporate into our lives at the very minimum. Anything beyond a general fitness routine is wonderful, and I think that's great. I don't think there's anything wrong with, and I didn't clarify this earlier, I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to compete or be in sports or do high intensity training. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I just merely brought that up as an illustration for when most people think of exercise, they think of something grueling and hellish and hard. It doesn't have to be that way. I'm going to be talking about this subject for a few videos now going forward. I really want to give this to the world. I give it to my clients, on a daily basis. I want to go further with it and give it to the world. Again, how do we facilitate a general fitness routine? It can be done in your home. You don't even have to have a gym membership to do this. But all you need is 3 days a week, 30 to 45 minute sessions, 3 days a week. Have an upper body day, a day dedicated to your core, the middle part of your body, and a lower body day. And I promise you, if you do this for at least a month, 3 weeks to about a month, you will feel like a new person. I promise. Don't try to get into anything over your head, especially if you're just first starting out. Do not try to do anything really intense at first. You have to slowly ease yourself into any kind of exercise routine, any kind of fitness routine, so that you don't want to injure yourself. That's why it's important to start off slow and get your body used to it. A couple other things I want to mention before I go. You want to warm your body up prior to exercise. That means you just move around, stretch, but don't static stretch. Static stretches would be like stretching and holding. We've all done that before. Don't do that before a workout routine. It can potentially tear a muscle. So you want to move around, get the body in motion, get the blood circulating. I always recommend that people do like 10 minutes of cardio before their exercise routine. That's a great way to get warmed up. Just walking or a light jog on a treadmill or around your neighborhood. And then go into your muscle groups, like if it's upper body that day, go in, exercise, and then about the last 10 minutes of your exercise that you've set aside for yourself, stretch. That's where we do the static stretching holds. Try to stretch your whole body as best that you can, holding each stretch for about 30 seconds. I promise if you do this every day, well, not every day, 3 days a week at a minimum, for at least 3 to 4 weeks, you will start to feel better. Your mind will start to function better, and you'll start to gain a better quality of life. And I think that you'll naturally want to do it more. You'll naturally want to engage in that activity. So just something to think about. Body in motion. I'm going to be talking more about this in the next few upcoming videos, I'll go into a little more details on exercise specifics, different things like that. But yeah, hope everyone has an absolutely wonderful day. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Are you involved with an exercise program right now? And what are you doing? How's it made you feel? Or is there anything you're doing wrong? Or is there anything you have, any kind of questions you have for me as a personal trainer? I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Well, until next time, my friends, I hope that everyone here has much peace in their mind, much love in their heart, much balance in your soul. Take care.